Rigor here. I'm going to go over some landscape problems I had in my northern house. It was rather unusual. Hope you enjoy this, and thanks for watching.
Hello YouTubers. So I've been working on my landscape lighting here. Had a very unusual problem. The first two lights coming off the transformer worked fine, and the rest of them didn't. I've got a string of about 15 lights. Let me show you what I did to fix the problem. These lights right here, they would sit and work, and they'd be light, and they'd be bright. And I dug up the cord. We'd had a heavy rainstorm. You get to this one, and it would kind of glow, and then the rest of them, they wouldn't work at all. So I came down here and I tried to measure voltage on the cable, and I had 12 volts at the cable. And so I finally came down and I cut if you can see here, I cut the line right here, and all of the lights started working. Okay, so I came over. There's another light here, another light here, and some of these I had to dig out. And then I came down over here and I cut the light again, and all the lights in the string came on and worked. So that meant that the problem was here. The other thing I did was upgrades. I had some of the lights that had the crunch on. They're like clip-on, where you squeeze them. They come from Home Depot. Don't like those. I like the Malibus better. So I came down here, and it actually turned out that down in here, I don't know if you can see it. Right there's the end of the cable, and I had a coil of wire here, and it was going underground, and it turned out the end of the cable, which is cut off, was in a little puddle of water, which of course didn't help. So the next thing I've got is, now that I think they're on during the daytime, I want to see how they are at night. I checked with the weatherman. He said increasing darkness towards evening, but it's going to clear up by morning. So I've got a window of opportunity here to see if my landscaping lights are going to be working. Well, I just got through repairing my landscape lighting. We're doing orange for fall. We've got a combination of lighting. We've got a yard light that kind of comes on at night, and then I've got lights on the eaves. They're 110 volt. They plug into outlets on the eaves. And then down here we have 12 volt lighting and some lasers. The 12 volt lighting, this has got a cable that runs along the house right here, like say, and then we've got another one that plugs into the eaves. All of these are on separate circuits and separate timers. So I've run the cable. Actually, I just had to fix this. I had a heavy rain, and somehow the end of the cable got stuck in a mud puddle. Wasn't really good. Kind of caused a problem, and the lights weren't working, and I had to trace it down. I had to cut the line into thirds, and then it comes around the back I've got some landscape lighting here around the back patio. This shines up on the tree. There's a large willow tree. I don't know if you can see it, but the willow tree is illuminated by this light down here, which makes it difficult to see. And then I've got the back of the house. Of course, who wants to see all the cables and everything over here? Great, we're walking around in the dark here. And then on this side of the house, I've got the lighting here. So this provides lighting on this side, and we take and change the colors with the seasons. For fall, it's kind of a orange. I think winter we've been doing either blue or red. There's remote controls that changes these lights. And then we have, I don't know if you can see, there's large locust trees in the front here. Those are lit up by some lights too. But that's the outside part of the system. Now I won't show you my messy garage here, but this particular timer runs the lights on the eaves of the house and is 110 volts. Basically, this used to be a receptacle. I've removed it and put the timer in, and that's like say on the trees, things like that. Now for this side of the house is an old Malibu timer I had. It's mechanical. It's about 100-watt transformer. It does one side of the house, and like I say, it's mechanical, and you just take and set it up, and it just seems to always work. So this side, which is the east side of the house, is made up of several parts. One is the cable, which goes outside. This is the power supply, and we have a timer that basically takes and sets up everything. It's battery backed up, unlike the one on the other side, but this sits here and drives half of the system, and that's basically how it works. And then the yard light is out here. That's kind of always on, and it's got a little electric eye in it, and it turns on and off by itself. But that's my Illinois landscape lighting. It's very similar to the one in Florida.